Hey. Hi. 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 Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to share something with you guys. So we interrupt your regularly scheduled programming. When was that, like, when did they even say that? I feel like that was a long time ago. Hi everybody. Hello, hello. Okay, so I can't even stand how excited I am right now. So thank you. I know it's all crazy when I do it in a ponytail. I just did it, so it's like really bright. That was news in the 80s, wasn't it? Okay. I'm like, where did that come from? Okay, so I didn't even tell you guys what I'm going to talk about because it's so crazy, and it's just I think I interrupted my own scheduled programming. Hey, how are you? Raise the roof. How you doing? Okay, so a good friend of mine, her name is Whitney. You guys probably know who she is. She came to San Diego a few weeks ago, I guess it was. Hey, Melissa, how are you? She came to San Diego a few weeks ago. Hi, Morgan, how are you? And we had lunch, and she told me about this book, okay? And literally, I've just been sitting on it. I bought it like a few weeks ago, and I've been sitting on it. Awake at 2 a.m. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, I'm like thinking like the timing is really weird, right? I'm like, what are you doing on my scope this early? Liz is in Australia, so that's why her timing's all. Yes, it's purple. Yeah. It's crazy, huh? I just redid it. It's actually been purple, but it totally faded out. Okay, so anyways, don't get me off track. So she told me about this book. And I've been sitting on it. No, you're fine. I've been sitting on it and not reading it, and I just never have time to read anymore. And I have all these books that I haven't read, but I'm like, okay, no, I really need to. She told me it was an easy read, so I'm like, okay, which is like, people say it's an easy read, and then you're like, well, for you, because you read all the time, you read fast. But for people like me, nothing is an easy read. But anyways, I was like, okay, I need to read this book. So last night I couldn't sleep, so I started reading this book. And you guys, I am freaking mind blown. Have you guys heard of this book, Built to Sell? Has anyone read this book? First of all, like anyone in this scope, have you read this book? Built to Sell by John Warlow? I can't even remember it. Nope. Okay. You've heard of it? So Whitney told me about this book, and she's like, you have to read this. We were having a business conversation, and she's like, you need to read this. Okay, so I hadn't heard of it either. I'm glad that nobody else has heard of it, but I can't believe no one's heard of it because it's so good. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm like mind blown. So the premise of this book, and oh my gosh, it's like the coolest. Like, I can't put it down. I mean, I read almost half of it last night. So like I got this far, over half of it, more than half of it. So I was like, oh my gosh, it's so good. It's like, no, but like this is the thing. Okay, so Morgan, it's like a good business book and then also like a fiction book too. I don't even know how to explain it. So the whole point of it is this guy, it's talk about building a business that, hey Caitlin, oh my gosh, please Caitlin, get this book. It's so good. You don't even understand. So the whole point of this book is building a business that's sellable, whether you want to sell it or not, right? So he talks about, so instead of just telling you how to build a business that's sellable, he actually he writes a fiction story about like this guy that owns an advertising agency, which is really heavy on graphic design. It's basically like a graphic design agency. So they talk about advertising, but it's really heavy on graphic design. So he tells this story about this guy who's a designer, basically. No, not just profitable. Like, oh, you guys, seriously, like my my mind is blown from this book. Like, I'm so glad. I texted Whitney this morning and I'm like, dude, what? That book is so good. Thank you for recommending it. But anyways, it tells a story about this guy who owns an advertising agency, and oh my gosh, it's like my life. Like everything he's talking about, everything that he does, Mama, oh my gosh, you have to get this book. It's so good. You're going to be like, boom, like seriously. Oh my gosh. So he talks about his life. He owns this ad agency. Like, you know, it's very like focused on him. You know, all his clients like ask you only to work with him. He has to go to all these meetings. He's like, you know, running, oh my gosh, he's like running ragged, da da da, whatever. His cash flow isn't great. His clients aren't paying him on time. Oh my gosh, like just all this stuff, right? So he goes to his friend. His name is Ted, and he's like this multi-bajillionaire or whatever. And he tells him, I'm over it. Like, I want to sell my business. I don't want to be in this business anymore. And he's like, your business is worthless as it is. It's built on you, and it's like built on, you know, the person that that you are, and you and your business. No one's gonna buy your business built on just you and kind of like, you know, you having to be there. And he explains like all the ins and outs of selling a business, and oh my gosh, it's so good. And so he works with him to make his business sellable. And that's all I'm going to tell you. Multi-bajillionaire goals, yeah. That's all I'm going to tell you, because I don't want to ruin it. But it's so good, you guys. It's like, I'm like, seriously, because it's like actually reading a story. So you're like all interested, but you're like learning stuff at the same time. And then at the end of the story, he kind of like, after the story's over, he breaks down the actual advice. Although he's breaking down the advice in the middle. But honestly, it's like, it's the whole like E-Myth kind of thing. The E-Myth revisited, that whole idea of creating your business, but I've never heard it like put this way before. And actually with someone that's they buy a system. Yeah, exactly. So it's talking about that, but it's also talking about the creative business. And so that's the thing, like I've always read about, you know, the e-business and working systems and stuff like that for products, but I've never heard of anyone doing it for a service like that. Exactly. Yeah. So it reads like a story, and it's really interesting because you're like, yep, that's me. Yep, that's me. And so what's amazing about this is it talks about your business being, I'm not going to sell, no, for sure. But that's the point. Like you want to be able to sell it, right? Eventually. And so, but yeah, he talks about basically selling a business as your service as a product and how to like shift the mindset. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Like I said, I've heard about, you know, creating systems and processes and stuff so that you can sell and franchise and whatever, but that's like for a product-based business, and I've never heard it done for a service-based business. Like literally, this guy literally does logos and stuff. So it's like, it's exactly like pretty much what I'm doing. I mean, I'm doing websites, but it's really similar, and I've never heard it put this way, and it makes so much sense. And I'm like, dude, game changer. Like literally, like seriously, we interrupt your regularly scheduled program because this book right now, I feel like I'm like reading Rainbow. Somebody's showing this book, but I'm telling you guys, it's like my mind is blown right now. You guys have to get this. I've never heard of it before, and it's awesome. It's just like, I feel like I never knew, I feel like I'm different. I'm like not an entrepreneur. Yeah. So do you like this book? No, just a little bit. Reading Rainbow right here. Reading Rainbow. But seriously, you guys have to get this because it's so good. And I want to hear you, if you guys read it, please let me know if you guys thought it was good too. I don't even know if it's been around for a while. So, it has to do with like Inc. magazine. I'm trying to look at the, when it was published. 2010. So yeah, it's been forever. Yes, I do websites. My name's Kathy Olson. You're like, can we talk about you? My name's Kathy Olson. My business is Love Inspired, love-inspired.com. But if you want to check this out, I keep forgetting to talk about this. I'm going to be selling this course pretty soon. I'm going to be opening this up. So if you guys want to check out createpassiveprofits.com and get on the list to take this course, because I'm going to be talking about passive income. It's going to be awesome. But anyways, today's scope is really about this because seriously, I couldn't even go to sleep last night. I mean, I already couldn't sleep, and then I started reading this, and I read this much, like seriously, just last night because it was so good. And then I was like, okay, I need to save some of it for later. Daring greatly. Yeah, you guys, seriously, that's so good because like I said, it's like, it reads like a story, but also I've never heard of someone using like the E-Myth kind of thing about automating systems but for a service. And what's so cool about it too is that like I always think, well, if I'm automating everything, then I'm not being creative. And he totally talks about that in this book, how you can still be a creative business and still automate it and sell your business. It's so good. I can't even tell you guys. I feel like I'm repeating myself. Love Inspired Inc. on Facebook. Yeah, I don't know if you're trying to Google it, but love-inspired.com is my website. I think I have my sign here somewhere. I saw it the other day. Right here. Love-inspired.com is my business. What was the title? It was, and then I'm on at Love Inspired everywhere else. But my business is love-inspired.com. Thank you. So yeah, so the book is this, Built to Sell. You guys gotta try it. Built to Sell. Oh my gosh. I'm seriously gonna order about like 100 of these and send them to all my friends. Like that's exactly what's gonna, like that's, you guys, I read books all the time, but seriously, this, I can't even. It's so good. And I literally feel like I can't even call myself an entrepreneur anymore because I didn't know any of this. I think I did know this stuff, but I just wasn't applying it to my business. And it makes so much sense. I can't even get it. Yeah. I have to pay it forward. Whitney told me about this book. You better send one to me. Send me your address. I'm telling you, I'm going on Amazon right now and starting to send them out. Because it's like, everyone needs to read this book. Oh my gosh. Like, I didn't go to business school, so maybe this is stuff like whatever, but he talks seriously about every little thing. And what's cool too is that it's so real. Like, he'll talk about like the pushback that clients have and the clients that are complaining. Like, it's not like all this like fluffy, we should have a book club. Yeah. Product-based, yeah, so you can use it for a product-based business, but it's really simple for a product-based business, but I think it's even harder for a service-based business to sell your business, but it totally will make sense for any business, but especially a creative business, a service-based business, oh my gosh, like mind blown. But yeah, I can't even explain to you how good it is, you guys. But yeah, so he talks about like all the real life stuff. Like, I feel like people, oh, here's like, the principles of the book and here's how you do it and everything works perfectly. But he actually, through the story, he tells like clients are mad at him and they're not paying their bills. And like, there's a little drama in there, there's a little edge. You're like, oh my gosh, like what's going to happen? Is he going to pay the bill? Like, so like, it's real. I feel like it's really, really, it's more accurate than a lot of things that I've ever read. So I hope you guys like it, and please let me know if you do like it. Will you send me an email if you like it, if you get it and you like it? Send it to, just do it through a contact form. My assistant's gonna hate me to get all these messages through our contact form because she reads them first, but whatever. So go to love-inspired.com and send me an email or tweet me or whatever. Tweet me or Instagram me or whatever and let me know if you liked it, because I'm telling you, like, I can't be the only one that loves this book. It's so good, and I've never heard anyone ever say it, so I'm so glad. I seriously texted Whitney today and I was like, dude, are you kidding me? Oh my stars. Like, Built to Sell is so good, I can't even put it down. So all that, I'll breathe now. I'll take a breath. Take a breath. Thank you. Oh, you look, it matches my hair. My hair, the purple hearts, kind of. It's a little bit lighter. All right, guys. Thank you so much for coming and letting me interrupt your programming for this PSA, because freaking amazing. Oh yay! Hey, thanks for the first one. That's funny. This is a first funny one. I mean, this is a funny first one, is what I mean, to come. But yeah, if you guys don't know me already, thanks for coming. Thanks for sharing, people. Someone must have shared, because there's people I didn't even notice because I was too busy talking. But somebody must have shared. But anyways, I'm at Love Inspired over here, and then Love-Inspired. Your purple's popping. Love-Inspired.com. And also, I want to make sure you guys know that I am going to be releasing Create Passive Profits again. I haven't released it in a couple years. It's been 2 years since I first released it, but I'm totally redoing it, and it's going to be awesome. And it's going to have coaching and stuff in there too. So it's going to be really amazing. I can't even wait. I want to just like open it right now, but I have to, follow my launch strategy. So, but it's going to open in actually just a few weeks. So make sure you're on here to do it. To do create passive income. All right, guys. Whew, I'm gonna breathe. I'm gonna go and get to work. But I want to finish. All I want to do is finish the rest of this book. I'm like seeing screen captures after. Oh, Caitlin shared it. No wonder. No wonder. Of course. Caitlin shared it. Thank you, Caitlin. You're awesome. If you're not already following Caitlin, make sure you're following at Caitlin Batcher. She's amazing. Hey, Tanya, how are you? Oh my gosh, everybody's here. So, quick recap. Get this book. It's awesome. And if you want to hear why it's awesome, you have to watch the replay. But seriously, game changer book. Whitney told me about this, and like, seriously, game changer. I can't even. You have to read this. And Caitlin, I'm sending you one. Give me your address. I'm gonna send you one. I'm literally seriously gonna send these out to like everyone I know. I'll send a signed copy, even though I didn't write it. Signed copy coming your way. I'm like, hey, this is awesome, Kathy. All right, guys. Kisses. I should do a giveaway, actually. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do like a giveaway on my Instagram for this book because I think it's so amazing. But if you read it, please let me know. I'll grab it. All right, guys. Have a wonderful Thursday and love you so much. Thanks for coming, and go get the book. Okay. I should have an Amazon link for this. Maybe I'll post it in my Facebook group. I'm like, dang it, I should get affiliate sales from this. What am I thinking? All right, guys, bye.